National Hockey League game, the Leafs game 5, I think it was, with Tampa. And there was a few people asking that if we could change the hockey game to put the NFL draft on. And I gave a couple people the stink eye a little bit because I was like, I know you don't actually care about that. You're just told to care about it because the media tells you to care about it. Dave, to a person, and this is to a person, every person who asked about the draft didn't watch 1 second of it because it is the most overrated, overhyped, ridiculous thing that is in sports, no matter what sport it is. The NFL draft is the most ridiculous, I'm going to swear here, the ridiculous most.
It's the biggest non-event that has become the biggest event. I have no idea why. It's because the NFL is king, and everybody wants to think that they know better than the GM, and this is where all those points collide. And I'm gonna be careful not to besmirch good friends of our podcast network here. They did shows on it, like Two Dudes. I even logged on with their live. I just typed in and chirped from the background with my keyboard, not my face. They broke it down. They knew what they were talking about. Well, when I say they knew what they were talking about, they knew the players that were being drafted. As far as good pick, bad pick, we're not going to know. We're not going to know until October. We're not going to know until 3 years from now. We're not going to know until they sign a second deal with your team or another team. It's the biggest crapshoot in the world, and it allows all the people who think they know better to get together and talk football. And that's the thing that the NFL has capitalized upon, especially with all their fantasy stuff. Everybody thinks they know better, and now this gets them all in the same room, and they can have fun. And
I got no problem with that, but I just found it funny as I was kind of watching in the background, and it got into on Saturday and on to Sunday, and they watching the picks get made, and then they go to the war rooms of all these teams, and every GM and all these talking heads and scouts and everything else, they're patting each other in the back like that's the guy they wanted. No, it's not. It's not. You wanted the guy before that because that guy's better. They're all patting themselves on the back all weekend long. That guy's not as good as that guy. He's not. The guy who went in the 4th round isn't as good as the guy that went in the 1st round. So don't pretend that he is. And then every time they panned to the crowd and they made a pick of Jake Winters from Wichita State, the crowd went absolutely bananas. They were showing the cameras about this guy got drafted and that guy got drafted. It's ridiculous. It is so ridiculous. And I'm glad that we have people that listen to our show, that are friends of our show and everything else. And that's their thing. But to me, it is so unbelievably stupid that